€358 million. Let that number sink in for a second. That is more than the GDP of some small nations. It's enough to buy a fleet of private jets, a couple of superyachts, or apparently, one 18-year-old winger from Barcelona. The CIES Football Observatory just dropped their definitive global player valuation report, and it has absolutely shattered the football world. Lamine Yamal is officially the most valuable player on planet Earth. He didn't just beat out the competition, he completely left them in the dust. We are talking about a teenager being valued nearly €100 million higher than Erling Haaland and over €150 million more than Kylian Mbappé. But how is this even possible? Is the transfer market completely broken, or is Yamal actually worth this astronomical number? Let's break down the data, because the numbers behind this list reveal exactly where football is heading. First, let's look at the top 5 as it stands right now. At number 5, we have Bayern Munich's Michael Ollis, sitting at a massive €137 million after tearing up the Bundesliga. Just ahead of him in fourth is Real Madrid's Jude Bellingham at €153 million, who actually topped this very list not too long ago. Then we hit the heavyweights. In third place, Kylian Mbappé comes in at €201 million. In second, Manchester City's goal-scoring cyborg, Erling Haaland, sits at €255 million. Under normal circumstances, Haaland would be the undisputed king of market value. But these aren't normal circumstances. Sitting comfortably at number 1 is Lamine Yamal at a staggering €358 million. Look at that gap. The distance between Yamal and Haaland is almost the entire value of a world-class player. To understand why a data-driven algorithm like the CIES model would spit out a number this high, we have to look past just goals and assists. We have to look at the 3 levers that dictate modern football economy. Lever number 1 is the ultimate currency in modern football: age and longevity. Erling Haaland is 25. Kylian Mbappé is 27. They are in their absolute prime right now. But Lamine Yamal is just 18 years old. If you buy Yamal today, you aren't just buying world-class production for this season. You are buying the next 15 years of his career. The CIES model heavily rewards players who have their entire career ahead of them because their long-term economic value is unprecedented. Lever number 2 is contract security. When Barcelona tied Yamal down to a long-term contract running until 2031, equipped with a mythical €1 billion release clause, they effectively locked the vault. Barcelona has zero financial pressure to sell, and any club wanting to pry him away has to pay a massive premium just to get Barca to pick up the phone. When you look at Mbappé, his contract at Madrid expires significantly sooner, which naturally drives down a player's mathematical transfer weight. Lever number 3 is his unstoppable sporting impact. This isn't just hype. Yamal completely dominated Euro 2024 as a 16-year-old, won the Copa Trophy, finished at the absolute apex of the Ballon d'Or rankings, and has become the undisputed engine of Hansi Flick's transformed Barcelona side. He isn't a prospect anymore. He is a finished elite product who happens to still have a curfew. But this list isn't just about Lamine Yamal. It tells us a fascinating story about how the entire football economy is shifting. If you look closely at the top 10, 7 of those players are 23 years old or younger. We are seeing a massive premium placed on youth over established veterans. Clubs are no longer willing to drop €150 million on a 28-year-old superstar whose resale value will drop to 0 in 4 years. Instead, they want the next big thing. They want assets that appreciate. It's why we see young talents like Aston Villa's Morgan Rogers, PSG's Desire Doué, and Juventus's Kenan Yildiz skyrocketing into the €130 million-plus bracket. The market has shifted from buying immediate success to investing in future dominance. Of course, transfer valuations are always open to fierce debate. Critics will say no human being running around a football pitch is worth €350 million. And on paper, they might be right. But the market isn't dictated by sentiment, it's dictated by scarcity. There is only one Lamine Yamal. He is a generational talent, a marketing goldmine, and the future face of global football ahead of the 2026 World Cup. So, I want to hear from you guys. Is the CIES model spot on, or has the football market officially gone completely off the rails? Would any club ever realistically pay over €350 million to bring Yamal to the Premier League or PSG? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more breaking football updates, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. If you want to dive deeper into the debate surrounding whether these hyperinflated numbers make sense for the modern game, you should check out Lamine Yamal, valued at €343 million. Is football going completely crazy? Which directly discusses the reaction to this exact CIES Football Observatory valuation and analyzes whether the transfer market has truly lost its mind.